Hi guys, I just want to do a real quick video on an application that I've seen quite a few different people reviewing and saying how great it is. It's called Press. Um, I think it's amazing. That's why I wanted to do a video strictly with it. It it reminds me, I'm not sure if there's anybody that's on Android now that used to be on BlackBerry when we had something called Vigo, where it would pull in a bunch of feeds and you would read them and it would show you. It would constantly refresh those feeds, and if you've read something, you'd mark it as read, and you could clean it all up down to nothing. And next time you come in, it'll reload all the newest feeds from where you left off. I'm sure there's lots of these out in Android, but I never really found any that I loved until I found this one. It does to me exactly what I want it to do. It's very clean cut. It's very basic, but it works really well, and I really like it. It takes your Google, so you'll have your Google account, your Google Reader, and everything that you have set up on your Google Reader will be fed through Press. So, on the main screen, all you're seeing is all unread, no labels. At the top, you have three different options. You have the unread, you have all the read that you've done, and you also have all starred. So you can star stories to put them in here for favorites. Now, let's go ahead and click on all unread. So this shows you all your feeds. So you have two options on how to read it. You can go through and click on each one. So if I click on Engadget, I have one right now that I haven't read because, like I said, I read it quite often. So, and it's all done by swiping gestures if you want, or you can click on it. So you can click on this, or you can just swipe from the side, and it will bring you in to the actual article. A good chunk of the article. Now, at the bottom, it shows you where the source is if you want to go back and read online. It gives you a graphic that you can click on. You can click on the top here to get more information because some of them will truncate the articles. You'll only get a couple lines of it, and then you can go in and look at it. At the top, like I said, there's some options. You can click on this one, and that will mark it as read. And you can click on this one to start, and I'll put it in the starred folder. And then also you have all your options for sharing, and there's lots. Like whatever it picks up on your phone that's a sharing type application, it'll use. Swipe back to come back. Yeah, I've read it. This is why I love this part. Click it, and you can mark them all read. So there we go. The way I normally do it is I actually use all subscriptions unless I have a ton. If I have a couple hundred because I haven't gone in there in a while, I'll usually go individually, and that way it's not too confusing. But if I click on all, then it presents it in a nice scrollable fashion. All the articles. I have feeds of people selling things where I live. So I see an article. Murderer recaptured after mistakenly freed in Chicago. Click on that, or it'll bring it up. And as you can see, it only gives me a certain amount. So if I want more, I click on the "and more" button, and that will load the actual source of where it's from. Now, I'm just for the interest, I haven't read all these, but for the interest of what I'm talking about, I'm going to click on this. And yes, I want to mark all as read. Gone. So now it's a nice clean slate. But here's the another thing I like, and obviously you guys all know this probably, but let's bring in my Nexus 7. We'll turn that on. We'll come into it. I also have Press on it. Now, it will also, I'm coming into, so it's resyncing. It may show some here because of the other one, but it didn't. Sometimes if coincidentally there were some new articles, it would prove me to be a liar. But what I'm trying to explain here is that they're all interconnected because it's all feeding off your Google through itself. So I have this on my Note 10.1, I have it on the Nexus 7, and I have it on my Note 2. And as you can see, when I'm done reading on this one, I mark them all read. Come to this one, I change rooms, or I leave my phone in a jacket or something, and I come here, it'll be right where I left it off. Same thing. It's a clean slate right now because I just finished reading them all on this device. Excellent, excellent program. Free in the Play Store. For people that are into Google Reader, reading RSS feeds. And obviously this will update if you find a bunch of new feeds. You feed them into your Google account. This will pick it up, and it's seamless. Everything works so well. So that was a real quick video. I just wanted to show you guys Press because I think it's awesome. Have yourself a great day. Enjoy your Androids, and we'll talk to you soon.